Hello, we're over here at Mountain View High School in San Jacinto, and today what you're seeing is a big event for Computer Science Week, and we're promoting Hour of Code. And what the students are doing right now, we have 7 different stations set up, and each station has these things called spheros, and what they are, they're little balls that can be programmed using different type of block coding. They're using an app on an iPad, and they're actually programming the ball to be able to go through a different maze. So we have everything from a Star Wars theme maze to a Minecraft to Frozen to Pac-Man. A lot of fun different activities for the students to really do the Hour of Code and really promote computer science at the high school and elementary levels. So everything that you see here are 5th grade students from De Anza. And the Mountain View High School students are taking them through the different stations and how to code. They're teaching the younger kids on how to do the different coding to the spheros. What coding is, it's basically a way to program different types of electronics. So, for example, robotics, are basically programmed using different types of code. It could be from Java, it could be C++, it could be a program called Scratch. So there's different types of coding type programs. Most of these students are using more of a basic type of coding, which is block coding for the younger level students. And what that really does is teach them the different commands to program the different devices. So you'll also notice that there'll be a robot going around that's also programmed. And what it is just basically giving commands. The reason why we have this event and why it's a national event is because we're really trying to encourage more jobs related to computer science. Right now there's a big lack of employees for computer science nationally. As of right now, there's over 100,000 openings in computer science field for different types of jobs. So we really want to start promoting computer science all the way down to the kinder level, so K through 12. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look and walk around and check out some of these different stations, interview some of the students, and let them really tell you their perspective of coding and how much fun they have completing these different activities. All right, so we're here at one of the stations here today for our Hour of Code, and this is a Minecraft station. I have, who do I have here?
Elijah.
So Elijah here, he's a student at Mountain View High School, and I just want to have Elijah just talk a little bit about coding and why he's here running this station. So Elijah, are you part of the coding here at school?
I am. I was chosen to do this station because I was one of the beta testers of Minecraft when it first came out, and they wanted me to make sure it was as lifelike as possible to the actual game.
Awesome. So what exactly are they trying to do here with the little spheros? So these are the sphero balls that are programmed. What's the app you're using on this?
We are using the Tickle app.
Tickle app. And is the Tickle app, is it just block coding?
Yes.
Okay. So what's their goal right now for this this station here? I mean, what are they trying to do? Get the sphero where?
They're trying to knock down the Ender egg, which is the egg on top of the TNT. Whoever can knock it down first wins. It's a race.
Great. Let's see if we can get someone to complete this. They're trying to program, give it commands to go left, right, straight, through the maze and knock over the egg. Do you see any benefit in coding?
Oh, absolutely. Coding is the new language. Coding is the language of the future.
All right, so I have Richard here. Richard's another student at Mountain View High School. So hello, Richard.
Hello, my name's Richard Lopez.
So Richard, I noticed that these girls right here were able to get through the maze. How did you help them with them?
So I didn't even do it. It was all them. All they're thinking, they use their brains, and I was just asking them questions. Okay, if we're starting right here, where do we go next? They said straight. Sounds good. So what they do, they go on their iPad right here, and they get the command, the coding. The code is saying move forward for 1 second. Move forward for 1 second at 50% speed. So they're like, okay, let's try that. They go forward. Now that they're over there, they said make a left. So what they do, they go on their iPad, and there's so many codes on here that to look for the one that says make left. So they go turn left, and then after they turn left, you guys said make a right. After they make a right, there's their goal straight on right there. Then they just said go all forward 100% for 5 seconds, boom, and they got the egg.
Well, let's see if we can get it knocked down. Here we go, girls. Yeah, great job, girls. right, so the next station that we're at is our Star Wars station. So the Star Wars station has 2 spheros out there, and the students are trying to get through the maze and knock over some of the different starfighters or wing fighters that are out there, and then get to the other side. I have Heidi Baines here as well. So Heidi, how exactly is coding benefiting these students?
Well, it builds logic skills. It teaches them sequence of events and mathematical skills. They have to work on angles and degrees and rate of speed and time and distance, and all of those things are part of coding.
And Heidi is the one that has really been one of the leaders here for coding the robot that we're going to take a look at here in the future too. So the robot's name is what again?
Robot's name is Royal.
And what is Royal program though? What kind of programming is being used with Royal?
So Royal is run off an Arduino system, and he's programmed with C++ programming.
The next station that we're at right now is our Pac-Man station. We have our 5th graders here working with the Pac-Man. Guys, do you want to talk a little bit about what you're doing here?
So what we're doing here is we have these tablets that we control with the 2 things, and one has to try to touch the other one, and then you switch, and then one's the ghost that has to try to touch the other one. And right now we have Cameron and Marco going against each other, and that's it.
Great. And how do you like coding?
Yes,
Why do you like coding?
because it's fun and challenging at the same time.
Awesome, fun and challenging. I love it. Is this something that you might want to take some more classes in? You know, this is called computer science. Would you like to take a computer science class when you're a little bit older?
Uh-huh.
Awesome. Right now I have 2 ladies here from Mountain View High School. I'd like to introduce themselves.
I'm Isabel. And I'm Sabrina.
And they're both out here helping in this Pac-Man station. But really why I wanted to talk to them is because there's a big push to try to get more girls and more ladies involved with coding. So I just want to get their perspective on coding. So what do you guys think about this event, and what do you guys think about coding?
Coding's pretty fun. This helps a lot of people. Little kids, they like it too, like looking around and stuff.
Yeah, I think the same thing. It's pretty fun. It gets you a little bit more into technology, a little bit better than just social media. But I think it's a lot of fun.
Would this be something that you would like to pursue maybe after high school? Maybe look into some coding classes at the junior college or college level?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe,
Yeah,
It would be an interest, yeah.
Okay. Well, I do know there's a big push right now, and there's lots of opportunities for ladies to go into coding. So I just want to thank you girls for helping out today and really being involved with this event. I have Miss Diaz here, and Miss Diaz is doing an hour of code for Computer Science Week. Miss Diaz, would you like to talk a little bit?
So what we did is we set up a web page on our Mountain View website with all the links so the kids could easily go there, learn about the whole philosophy behind the hour of code. We posted videos, we posted activities for them, and now school-wide in every single classroom at Mountain View right now, all of the kids are coding. And you can hear how quiet it is in here because everybody's really engrossed and working hard on it. They were pretty excited about trying it out. We've been really pushing technology here, so it just fits in really well.
And what's the website they're using to go to this?
What we did here at Mountain View is we created our student website through Weebly, and we named it welcomewarriors.weebly.com. And that's where all the kids, when they first log in, that's the page that they see. And on that page we have announcements and a lot of information that the kids really rely on. And also that's where we can put, when we have activities like Hour of Code, we can put that on the website and they can easily access it.
Can you also mention a little bit about Hour of Code?
Hour of Code is actually a program that has started, I think it was a couple years ago, and it's just an idea to get the kids interested in computers and technology and programming. So when they first set it up, we were on board because they were following the same philosophy that we have been following, and we've seen it explode over the last couple years. Now it's nationwide. Thousands of schools are participating. It's just a way for the kids to see, hey, maybe coding, maybe computer programming is something that I could be able to do. So it's just a way of exposing them to it.
Well, thank you, Ms. Diaz. And the program, she mentioned that she set up a website, but really what it's linking to is a website called code.org. And code.org is a free resource for anyone to go on to and log into. And there's lessons from everything from kindergarten all the way up to high school level. And the lower level kids can play games related to Star Wars or Minecraft. And it's all using different types of blocking and different coding like that. So it's been really successful. The kids really love to do the coding, and we're really excited that Mountain View really took the initiative and is doing this hour of code event today. All right, so we're at another station here. This is one a little bit different. Instead of using the spheros, these little guys are called ollies. And what exactly are you guys doing over here?
Well, this one is the light side, and this one is trying to hit Darth Vader over there by the trash can, and that's the dark side. That one is trying to hit Luke.
Gotcha. Now, what are you guys measuring here? Is there a goal here? There was something with friction and angles. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
The two ollies have different sets of tires on them. The light side has one that's supposed to be faster, and the dark side one has one that's supposed to have better friction, so it's kind of slower. And well, the angles are like perfect angles, so they're 90 degrees. And because of the fact that they have different tires, they're different lengths and different speeds. So we have to try and put them through.
Awesome. That's a great explanation. And what was your name again?
Isaac,
Isaac. Well, great job, Isaac. Are you part of the Virtual Academy or just a student at Mountain View High School?
Virtual Academy.
Awesome. So he's one of our Virtual Academy students, and let's see what we can get Darth Vader, and let's see if we can get Luke. Awesome. Hit the wrong one. So I'm here with Miss Ford. She's a teacher here at Mountain View High School, and she's the teacher for the Virtual Academy. Our Virtual Academy is new this year for San Jacinto Unified School District, and right now we have about 20 to 25 students in the Virtual Academy. And the Virtual Academy does a lot of cool things with coding and some other things. So I wanted Miss Ford to really kind of just talk a little bit about that.
Virtual Academy is an academy that's run, all classes are run through the computer, through SJUSD, and in addition to those classes, basic classes, we do computer classes as well. We have coding classes, which involve the students learning how to code and build our robot, and they do a lot of designing for that. They do a lot of coding for the ollies and our BB-8s. Along with other classes and projects in Makerspace. And we have the aquaponics system where they have to learn all about how to grow things, and It's just a lot of different fun activities that we're involved in.
And if you're not sure what a makerspace is an area where students can make things. It really allows them to be creative, but also to build things such as these ollies. So I know a lot of these projects that we've seen today have been created by the Virtual Academy students and other students as well, and it really shows their creativity. Have you seen, what impact have you seen is the makerspace make with your students?
They really get inspired, whether it's designing quilts for sewing, creating projects for our Lego wall, going on the computer and designing pictures, and then taking those designs and putting them up on the wall. They do a lot of creative activities with the digital stop motion program. So we have a lot of fun. They kind of take off and have a really good time, and before you know it, they've created amazing projects all on their own, just with a little bit of guidance, and there they go.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Ms. Ford, and keep up the great work, okay?
You're welcome. Thanks.
Thank you. Well, I'm here with Mrs. Miho from De Anza Elementary School. She has her 5th grade students coming. She's the principal, but she has her 5th grade classes coming to our event here for Hour of Code. Have you guys done Hour of Code at De Anza Elementary?
Yes, our teachers are doing it in their individual classrooms for the most part. We're promoting it kinder through 5th grade so that every student has that chance to get on the computer and actually do some coding practice. Even our little 5-year-old kindergartners are able to do it and sometimes teach our teachers some things. So each classroom is able to do it at their own time, and then we're bringing our 5th graders over here to participate in this real life event.
How have they been reacting to the coding here at the event?
They're very excited, and I actually saw a group that went back earlier that even was asking their teacher if they could go online to code.org right after they got back to do some more practice. Now that they really experienced it in real life and saw it, and then saw what amazing things the older students are doing here at Mountain View, that inspires them to do some things at our school site.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, and we'll get back to some of the students. All right, so I have Denise Leonard here today. Denise is the organizer of this event, and I just wanted her to talk a little bit about why she put on this event at Mountain View High School.
Oh, I believe in Hour of Code. I just thought that it would be really a great event to have our entire school, Mountain View and Mountain Heights, all coding at the same time. And then we have an elementary school right next door. And I thought, how fun would it be to invite them to be part of our Hour of Code Day?
But where's the why though? Why did you want to have it? What's the benefit? What do you see the benefit of Hour of Code for our students?
Oh, I think the benefit is for them to see what they're actually doing. When they're on the computer, it's amazing. They're doing a lot of sequence and they're seeing what they can create. But now we have a whole nother dimension by bringing it to life. And so we're trying to recreate what they're doing on the computer, but hands-on.
Well, that's awesome. Now, tell me a little bit about how you came up with the idea for each one of these stations. Was it your idea or was it from the students?
It was a collaborative effort. The students have so many amazing ideas. The students have come up with every one of these stations. If we didn't have an object, the students would 3D print the object. They were creating it. They were they were the brainstorm behind it all.
And Denise also, besides being the coding expert here, she also was the first teacher here to really get the makerspace going. Can you talk a little bit about your makerspace here at the high school?
Oh, the makerspace is amazing. One of the things that I wanted in a makerspace was an opportunity for every student to have a space that they felt comfortable going in. And that is one of our goals that I think we have accomplished. We have sewing, we have Google Expedition, we have the coding. So we have not only just the technology, but we also have the soft arts. And so it's an amazing space. And I think that with the makerspace, the Hour of Code has really come to life for them. It's something that they have enjoyed doing the coding part of the makerspace.
Well, thank you so much, Denise, and great job today at this event, and we can't wait to see what you can come up with next year.
Thank you so much.
So this is our green screen station at the event, and what the green screen does is it allows for a picture to be taken or video, and behind the green would actually be a picture of whatever you want to put back there. So behind this particular green screen is a picture of a Star Wars scene from the newest movie. And so when these girls see their picture when they're done here, it won't have the green behind them, it'll actually have the picture of Star Wars, and it'll make it look like they're actually taking pictures with the Star Wars characters. This green screen, though, we have one of these green screens at many of the schools at the San Jacinto Unified School District, and they're actually being used in the classroom and being used by the different students to be creative, creating morning announcements, using it to create different types of videos. So it's really one of the popular things we have in our maker spaces here for the San Jacinto Unified School District. So we just wanted to thank Nutritional Services for providing these Hour of Code cookies for all our students today. These were made at the district, and they're going to be passed out to every student today that participated in the Hour of Code. Well, I just want to thank everyone for today's event. This was a great event, really showing our students the impact that computer science can make and really show the benefits of how it's being used, because it's really the language of the future. And we really want to prepare our students for that future and that future in STEAM-related jobs. Thank you.
Welcome to Mountain View High School. My name is Royal the Robot, but you can call me Superbot. sure to say hi to Mr. Swanson. Have you seen our fish pond? Would you like to take a walk? Mrs. Leonard is my favorite human. I like video games. How's the weather? Check out the virtual academy. Have a nice day. What problems do you want to solve today? I am the best thing since sliced bread. Remember to be prompt, present, productive, and polite. And most importantly, have fun. I love the hour of code.